well, the economy is slowing. Out on the farm is where we are going, learning what to do with victory and blunders, learning how to live in this world of wonders for sustainability. As time goes by, and Mama and me and the girl makes three, and it's about growing for the family, making mud pies.
So, don't laugh, but I'm still in my pajamas. My fabulous Eeyore pajamas that I've had for an untold number of years. But, since, it's a Saturday morning, I just don't care. Today, I'm trying to support the tomatoes. See, I hadn't put supports in because I hadn't researched how I wanted to do it. So now I need to, because as you can see, that one is significantly longer than many of the others, and this one too. I'm about to pin this up. But look here. Let's switch to macro mode. Look at those are tomatoes! And there are some black pearl tomatoes. Where's the black pearls? Black pearls are up there. Those are our black pearl tomatoes. Are amazing. And it looks like this guy up here, let me zoom back out, is gonna have a whole bunch too. I think he needs a little more support. So my plan, because budget would allow, these little 4-foot sticks, bamboo sticks, and I push them in past my weed barrier, and I'm gonna just tie it real loose with this lovely twine and see how that works. And these things are labeled Siberian tomatoes. There's something that Grammy got at the plant sale at work. As you can see, they have fairly large fruit on them. It says Siberian tomato. It says, do not freeze, but will grow tomatoes as cold as 39 degrees. Because it has tomatoes on it. I'm just waiting for them to ripen. And we're gonna cut these guys free of their current stakes because they're starting to get tight, and put them on something nice and tall. I'm taking 2 plants and tying them to the same single stake in the middle, so I'm kind of hoping that's okay. I couldn't find any real information about it, so I'll see how it goes. So over here we have what is either zucchini or summer squash. It's a lot bigger than I expected from that kind of seed. So I don't really know how I'm going to keep it from killing the broccoli, except to convince it that it wants to go over to the back. But we'll have to see. One day, I'm hoping that this will be a tomato jungle. For now, it's not really nearly that tall. But, of course, the ones I put in the front are much taller than the ones that I've put in the back. I'll have to remember that next year. Look, a robin came to visit. Hello, Mr. Robin. Goodbye, Mr. Robin. Oh, I think he's having it out with a mockingbird in the front yard. And look, The Freeport Festival is on today. You can just barely hear it. There's a fan behind me, so. Can't wait to get over there and see how things are doing with the strawberries, because the strawberries are now almost as tall as the lettuce next to them. Woohoo! Wow. This guy is a cucumber, and he has lots of blooms, but he's starting to get big. So I'm going to try to use one of these tomato cages to kind of keep them going up instead of choking everything out. Like these two tomatoes. I know, there's tomatoes everywhere. There's some peppers. I'm going to plant 2 more peppers in there. And the lettuce continues to grow. So I know it's a little hard to see, but I went ahead and put a tomato cage around that squash of some kind to see if I could keep it off the broccoli, because the broccoli that I had from seeds is doing famously. And in front there's some eggplant and peppers. And these are actually some of the tomato plants that I started from seed. And they're actually starting to grow. Of course, there's nothing compared to the ones behind them. But I'm kind of hoping maybe that just means a staggered harvest. We'll see. These are supposed to be purple colored green beans. It looks like there's a bunch of them coming in on all these. I've been doing successive plantings, so there's one stage, there's one stage. I planted a few more over there. And these turnips are very, very happy. Planted another set, but they're shaded out by these, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Somebody's gonna have to start eating them. And the lettuce continues to get behemoth. And I thought that they were bolting, but that's not. That's just additional lettuce heads. Or at least I think, because the lettuce has not gotten bitter. So I'm looking forward to eating these guys eventually. There's lots and lots of little blooms, so hopefully we'll get lots and lots of green beans. These are the strawberries that are really starting to pop out little strawberries. These ones in the back here had 1 point tons of strawberries, and the squirrels ate every last one. Like this one right here. It's been half eaten. There's a lot of those on those plants, so I'm kind of hoping that since Mr. Squirrel got zapped yesterday, that he will leave these strawberries alone. I planted 2 more peppers up there. I know I'm just planting stuff all over the place, and Grammy's not placed properly basil plants, but she tries. But we're gonna have a lot of basil. I don't know what she plans to do with basil, but hopefully, well, most likely it'll be good, so it's alright.
And Mama and me and the girl makes 3, and it's about growing for the family.